Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Idle Zeros. We are still alive, so that's good. I hope you are pleased to see me back with another video. Since I left you off on a little bit of a cliffhanger last time, but we're back. We are back. This time with Overseer cleared, um, and I guess it's like a TBB showcase to see how fair and balanced she is as a hero against PvP style content. I know this isn't PvP, but it's a team of six, so it's sort of like it. Um, yeah, very interesting. The black bars on the side. Um, I filmed this on my iPad, and I know a lot of you don't like that aspect ratio, so I'm refilming it on my phone. And so the black bars, they're part of the footage. So, um, I guess what I could do is I could like zoom in like this. Hopefully, it's not hurting your eyes too much to see me do that. I will refrain from zooming in and out for fun, although it is kind of fun. Um, but so I'll basically explain the strategy and then I'll show you the setup at the end. Basically, you put Rui Scepter on TVB and give her a core, and then she just wins. That's basically the extent. She's a bit silly. The core is level 5 here. It's level 1 on the actual hero, but I have 4 noble cores from LFA, SQH, PDE, and HHA. So we get 4 extra levels on there, which is nice. LFA doing damage, not very much, though. You'll see we are on round 17. And we still haven't won, even though we have an LFA with Antlers Cane, mind you. So that just goes to show how tanky these guys are. But it doesn't really matter how tanky they are when we have a TVB with Rui Scepter. Moving on to the next planet. Here it is. The way this works is you put Rui Scepter on to maximize the control precision and CI offset that TVB gets. You give her the core so that all of those apply to the core chances of getting twine as well. And then she just goes crazy. The last bit of the strategy that's important is you need a mirror somewhere on the battlefield. And you wouldn't expect it based on the description of the mirror, because the description says at the end of each round restores 5 energy, which implies that it occurs. Let's say we just finish round 1, you would expect it to give the energy at the end of round 1, but it actually effectively, for TVB, gives us the energy at the start of the next round. And that is good because of the skill that she has that allows her to basically do another active skill without consuming energy. That happens whenever she reaches or gains energy above 100 for the first time in battle every round, but it only can occur once per round. But so basically, without mirror, that occurs whenever she gets hit or whenever she does a basic to reach 100 energy. So if she goes into the next round with like 105 energy, it won't happen until she gets hit, because she needs to actually gain energy to reach that threshold, or gain energy after past that threshold to actually trigger it. And Mirror does that for us at the beginning of each round, it seems like. So it doesn't matter how much energy it gives. It could give 1 energy for all we care. TBB is going to have all the energy at 100 or higher. And so even if the mirror only gave 1 energy at that point, we would trigger the active skill. And because the mirror triggers it at the start of the round, although by description it's at the end of each round, but effectively it's at the start of the next one, that occurs before anybody can attack, and so she just outspeeds everybody every single round. And so that's sort of the win condition here. So you might be thinking, well, how does that really work? Because you consume 100 energy whenever you do your active skill. So how can she always have 100 energy going into the next round? And that is because she has a bit of an LFA mechanic. we'll get into in a second. I need to explain this one. This is funny. So basically, I always took LFA to be the damage dealer while TVB locked us down, and so I just figured it would be a loss if LFA dies, which he does right here, and so I skip it, and it's a win. What that means is that TVB did all the damage um, as the time went on, which is, it really is insane, the amount of damage she does. But basically, I'll try to find it, and then we'll go over it in the actual footage as well. But I have my device open in front of me, so I can do that. Her final passive, Doomed Death, increases all damage reduction by 8% for 2 rounds and restores 20 energy for every 1 twined enemy. So if you twine 4 enemies, you get 80 energy. So that sort of gives us the extra boost we need, which is obviously kind of crazy. And with Rui Scepter, you basically just twine everybody, so you always are over 100 energy. I don't think we ever see her go below 100 energy for the duration of this fight. We can watch. There she goes, the energy drops, and then she's right back to 100. Totally wild. But yeah, you basically need Mirror for this to work as effectively as possible. It doesn't need to be on TVB. I had better results with Rui because our control precision and CI offset are not sufficient because I don't have very much from Treasure Train. So we needed Rui if we were going to maximize the CC percentage. Although I tend to think that Mirror is the best artifact for her, assuming you have all of those things locked, but we don't. So Rui takes priority instead. But yeah, we cleared this up to Overseer 2 the first time it opened at this difficulty. And we had a very poorly sublimed TVB with no core, and we just couldn't do it. There was always like 1 or 2 heroes that would slip the net and then basically destroy my whole team. It was always like a DTV or something like that. But there's Overseer 1 cleared, and there's the gems for the server. I say we because I may have alluded to this in my basically retirement video, but I basically sold all my copies and moved the Starry over to this account. This is now a shared account. I have partnered with a good friend of mine. He was he's awesome to play with. We're very like-minded in terms of we are very hungry for leaderboards and stuff. And so I'm enjoying the game a lot more, and it's also more healthy for me from a spending perspective, obviously. But I'm basically just going to walk through all the heroes, show their attack stats. HHA had like 14 million attack. TVB is almost fully sublimed, just missing 1 node on the basic, which we're not in a rush for because we are very, very, very limited by Stellar and Destiny materials, but it is what it is. We'll get there. Basically just going through all of her skills so you can read them for yourself, but the important ones are the ones that increase her likelihood to land CC, and of course the Doomed Death energy increase is pivotal. That needs to be sublimed because at V3 it is only a 10% energy increase, and so you just can't cycle as well. So get the first node on that done. That takes very, very heavy priority. But yeah, you'll see the cores here. I might show the train or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. I might. I can't recall what I recorded because I did this like a night ago. Yeah, again, I do apologize for the black bars. They might be unsightly, but footage is footage, I suppose. And I'm not going to be too fussy about it. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice account. Still stuck on 612 though. Oh yeah, here's the train. Ready? Humongous. It's a crazy train. Very fun. And they're the Void Vortex ones, so you can see those. for some perspective. But yeah, that'll be it. Okay. I'm pleased that I have this, or that my partner and I have this locked down now. Very fun. Alrighty. Have a good day, everybody. Thank you for watching. I'm not expecting to have another video put out for a while because there's not much content for me to push unless I miraculously do 612, but I don't see that happening. So have a good day, everybody. Thank you for watching.